boys and girls, this is Mrs. Sharetti, and I am going to be doing lesson 2 from chapter 13, perimeter. Lesson 1 was also about perimeter, but it was more hands-on. It's more of measuring things at home and doing some estimation. And if you were here in school, we were actually going to do lesson 1 and lesson 2 together. So today I'm going to focus on lesson 2 with you. And it says, the distance around the outside of a figure or shape is its perimeter. And I know we have touched on this year already, and we know the perimeter is around the object. If you have a fence maybe in your backyard for a dog, it's probably on the perimeter around your backyard. It goes around the outside. It's not right in the middle. It's around the outside of your yard. So if we jump right in, we'll look at the first example here. I'll scoot that up a little bit for you. And it says, Warren and his dad will build a fence in the backyard for his new puppy. Find the perimeter of the backyard. Now, they gave us, it says, to find the perimeter, if you already know the side lengths, add the lengths of the sides. It's really as simple as that. In this problem, they gave us the sides. They gave us 9 meters, 12 meters, 9 meters, and 12 meters. Makes sense, it's a rectangle, right? So these sides are going to be even, and these sides will be even. So what they said is all you have to do is add 9 plus 12 plus 9 plus 12 equals, and then that will give you what the perimeter is. Now, on this one, you know Mrs. Sharetti likes to find those doubles. So right away, I see that 12 and 12, I know is 24. And I know that 9 and 9 are 18. And then all I have to do is add those two numbers together. Now, if you're one of those that likes to see it up and down, you're always more than welcome to do a little extra work and write it on the outside. So we have 8 plus 4, and we know that 8 plus 4 is 12. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So we get a total of 42. So we know that the perimeter is 42, and our unit this time was meters. Don't forget to write down those meters. So that is basically perimeter. Not too difficult. Just watch your adding. Watch those mistakes, right? We don't want to make any simple mistakes. All right, so I'm going to scoot this up a little bit, so I have to erase this, because otherwise then it won't be in the right spot. I wanted to make it big so that you could see it. Here's our second example. Now this time, if we just glance over here, we see there aren't any numbers there, but it is on a grid, so we can use that to help us. It says, find the perimeter of the shaded rectangle. Count the distance around the figure, or add the lengths of the sides. Now, here, they did give us the answers, right? But if we did not have those there, we would have to figure it out ourselves. So what I do is I count up my squares. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 over there. And if you see, that does equal what they have here. So that's a nice way to count it. It's easy to count. Do your little lines so that you don't make any mistakes with miscounting. So then all we have to do is add it up. And there we go. Mrs. Sharetti loves those doubles. 5 plus 5 is 10. 4 plus 4 is 8. I can add that up if you want. Again, you can always put it off to the side if that makes you more comfortable. 10 plus 8 is 18. Now, and you can see our units actually is unit, because these are actually square units. So it doesn't have meters or inches. So all you have to do is write your 18 here, 18 units. Okay, so that was our second example. Now I'm going to turn the page here on my computer. Give me a second. All right, let me scroll back down so we can see that top section if you're following along with me here. There we go. Let me erase this. All right, our key concept up at the top is perimeter. That's what we're working with. It says the perimeter of a figure is the distance around a figure or the sum of its side lengths. And they gave us a nice example in here. This one, again on this rectangle, they gave us our sides, 4, and it's centimeters, marked in centimeters, 3, 4, and 3. And here they're showing you perimeter equals 3 centimeters plus 4 centimeters plus 3 centimeters plus 4 centimeters equals 14 centimeters for a total. All right, our third example, they're trying to get a little tricky on us now. They're throwing in an unknown. okay, which is our algebra. We're just looking for the missing number here. The perimeter of the figure is 33 feet. Find the unknown side length. Write an equation. So this time we know what the total is, 33 feet, but we have to figure out what was this missing side right there. So they told you, they wrote it out this way. They said 8 plus 6 plus 6 plus 9 plus our unknown will equal 33. Now, if we add all these up, we get 29 plus the unknown equals 33. Now, again, they worked this out for you. They said that 29 plus 4 equals 33. So 4 ended up being the unknown side. There is another way you could do it. You could also subtract the difference. You could have subtracted 33 minus 29 and found that the missing side was 4. So the unknown side length is 4 feet is our unit, since 29 plus 4 equals 33. All right, so that's basically our lesson on perimeter. I am going to do the two guided practices down here with you, and then you will get to work on that independent practice at home. So let's look at our guided practice. Find the perimeter of each figure. Remember, all you're doing is adding the sides. 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2. And this time our unit is in centimeters. So we add up 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. 14 plus 2 is 16. 16 centimeters. Number 2, the perimeter is, okay, so this time we have to count, right? So this side I can see is 2. This side is 1, 2, 3, 4. This side is 1, 2, 3, 4. This side is 1, 2. This side is 1, 2. And this side is 1, 2. All right, we have to make sure we get all our sides. I accidentally erased it. All right, so now all we have to do is add up our sides. I'm going to start with my 4 and 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 2 more are 16. So we ended up with 16 units. So ended up having the same answer, didn't they? All right, so boys and girls, that was a quick lesson on perimeter. I think you probably won't have any trouble with that. You guys are smart cookies out there. So you work on the independent practice and the homework page. Bye, boys and girls.